Hello everyone, welcome back in Hotel Mammon video lecture. Myself Arvind Chauhan, Assistant Professor, BBD University, Lucknow. I'm here to deliver a lecture on your food and beverage service, which is given topic.
So these are the terms we will discuss today in this video. So be attentive. Start with the seri. See the seri. I hope you all know what is the seri. Seri basically this is the fortified wines. Seri it is a fortified wines. Okay. Seri is fortified wines and blended with non-vintage wine made via the Solera system. It contains 16 to 80% of alcohol. It's contain 16 to 80% of alcohol. It is traditionally produced in Spain. Sherry originated in southwest Andalusia in the region of Jerez. Okay, the Jerez area is triangular in shape and lies between the Guadalquivir and Gradulate River in the southwest Spain with Atlantic Ocean on the west. Okay, and major town bound official sherry producing area known the Zona de Jerez Superior or Zona de Superior Sherry. Sherry is one of the example of the most demanded fortified wine and is often preferred as aperitifs and dessert wine. Port is traditionally accompanied with the blue wine cheese, Stilton, and also served with the desert wine. Both sherry and port have earned their place in all wine lists. So Seri, as we know that the series come from the Jerez district in the south of Spain, and it includes the town of Sanlúcar and Barameda, Jerez de Florentera, and Porto de Santa Maria. The word Seri is an Anglicism of Jerez. Okay. See by the geographically, you can see here Jerez, Jerez, and the Seri, one region of Spain. Because the sheriff from Spain, so these are the region of Spain. All right. Seri map, Jerez de Florentera, Porto de Santa Maria, Porto Real, right? So these are the region of the Seri. Okay, let's go through the history of the Seri. Phoenician times known as Jera and Roman times known as Seritium. So here there is clearly mentioned Jera is Phoenician time, Phoenician people known as the Jera, and Roman things times known as the Seritium, and Maurice King and Khalifa called Sex, Series, Series. Okay, so Maurice Kingdom Khalifa called Series. The official name Gerard de la Frontera, granted by King Don Juan I by royal decree of 21 April 1380s. 4th century ago, Seri arrived in London, branded as Vino di Geras and Seco. So, first 4 centuries ago, Seri arrived in London, branded as Vino di Geras and Seco. Types of grapes used in Seri preparation. Okay, we discuss it later. You can see term Seri organized from the Spanish Geras. It's a district. Okay. What are the law of making series? The Tribunal High Court of England ruled in 1967 that only wine from Geras may be identified as series. So one thing is clear here: if the whatever wine which is not the wine which is not coming from the Geras region is not a seri. Okay. So seri, the wine or the seri which is directly come from the region of Geras. All right. Tribunal High Court of England ruled in 1967 that only wines from Geras may be identified as a sherry. Okay, discussing about the climate. What is the climate? The area around Geras has a yearly rainfall of 635 mm, of which less than 10% fall during the summer month. The temperature often rises to 56 degrees Celsius. When it is rain, it comes like a deluge. Okay. Moving to the next slide. Next slides, we're talking about the soil. What kind of soil we need to production of sherry. Okay. You can just see here, look at there. There are three type of soil which are seen in Gerard district. First one is Albarja. Albarja, this is the most important and contain 80% of calcium carbonate, magnesium, clay, and lime. The best grape for the production of best series come from here, from the Albargia region. So Albargia region is important because the more than the more it's like the best grape for the production of best series come from the Albargia region because there is 80% of calcium carbonate and magnesium, clay, and lime. Next is Barros. Barros. This is slightly reddish in appearance and contain around 80% of calcium carbonate. It produces good but not great grapes. Okay. Next is Arenas. Arenas. The third type is the one which produces grapes in quantity but not in quality. So arenas produce grapes in quantity but not in quality. So we cannot get the good quality grapes in arenas region, right? Arenas area. So most what is important? Important is Albargia. Albargia is very important in the point of good quality sherry grapes production. Okay, moving to the next slide. Okay, we are just going to discuss about the grapes. What are the grapes variety used in making sherries? You can see here. This is the Liston Polomino, and Pedrex Geminex. See, the Polomino is a 90% of all series produced from the Polomino grapes. So the Polomino almost 90% series produced from the Polomino grapes. Out of these, the first one are cultivated in 90% of area, and second one is rest cherry is made from only Liston Polomino. Liston Polomino. Okay. Next is Pedrox Geminex. Geminex, PX is in all. It is used for making sweet series and also for sweetening and coloring the wine before bottling. So Pedrex Geminex is basically used to sweeten the sherry. But in recent time, Oskettel is also used for the same. A German soldier called Peter Siemens brought this variety of grapes to Spain and hence the name. Excuse me. Alright. So these are the grape variety Polomino. 90% almost 90% of grape used for production of sherry. And Pedro Seminis and another is the Muscatel. Muscatel basically it is used for sweetening and coloring of cherries and also for producing expensive sweet dessert cherries. Okay, all right. Okay, look at the flow chart of the cherry. Here you can see the step-by-step production, like harvesting the grapes and then pressing the grape, fermentation, then the classification, trading, fortification, and Solera and the final. See, Solera is basically is what we call it. Solera is like we have to, but through which we can like we get the pure wine. That's a kind of network. Actually. Solera is basically a kind of network of row and barrels used to maturing and blending the wine. All right. Okay. So harvesting, pressing the grapes, fermenting, classification, trade, trading, fortification, Solera. Okay. Go to the next video. Production of sherry. Okay, here you can see the image is over here. Production of sherry harvest. As you can see there, harvest last week of August to second week of September. The time is given over here. Last week of August and second week of September, with celebration of feast of nativity of the Virgin. Then grapes are dried on esparto grass mat. The mat whose name is the esparto grass mat. On it we have to dry the grapes 24 hours 10 to 20 days. Esparto grass used to making the sherry, used to making a mat to spread the sherry on it over it. Okay. Then the pressing. Pressing is Japto the Pesar. See, first one is known as the Yama, and second is known as Agupel, the third is called Presna. First is known as the Yama, second is known as the Gopal, third is known as the Presna. See, this is the upper is this is the traditional method of pressing the grape with the using feet of man. But nowadays it's not so important. Today they are with the various winemakers using different kind of machinery things, right? Next process is the fermentation process. Fermentation takes 10 to 21 days. Slower fermentation in 3 minutes. Okay. And after the pressing the grapes, after the pressing the grape, fresh grape juice is taken to nearby bodegas where it is placed in wooden barrels, like in here, like this. The placed in wooden barrel, uh, called butts. It's called butts. For fermentation, the bodegas are especially designed building for production of sherries. They have high arc ceiling and window wall for good air circulation, which keeps the area cool. The floor are sprinkled with the water to maintain the humidity. The temperature throughout the bodega also remain constant and the air moist. The fermentation lasts for about 3 months. Okay, and classification is Fino and Oloroso. So the new young wine are called Anada. Okay, wait. After the fermentation, this all sherry are dry white wine with the 10 to 14% alcohol. Grape brandy is added to the wine, bringing the alcohol strength to about 15 to 15%, 15.5%. The new young wine is called Anada. This is then stored in wooden barrels with the low stopper to encourage oxidation by allowing the air to invade. It is observed the taste carefully with the classified either Fino or Oloroso. So the classification of Fino is different, divide the different tastes. Fino and Oloroso. Okay, fortification wine is when 18 to under the layer of flour. Fino 45 15 to 16 and Oloroso 45 17 to 18. Okay, so what is flour? See, the classification is done by the nature and not by the producer, depending on the formation of dense white frothy yeast called flour. Flour is actually the yeast which you can see here is called flour. It's a white in color. No one can predict which cause will have the formation of flour and which will not. It is still remain unanswered why cause containing wine pressed from the same grapes at the same time from the same vineyard developed differently. The formation of flour may occur within 18 to 24 months after fortification during the storage. It restricts the air interacting with the wine and prevents the foam oxidation, thus keeping it pale and delicate. This wine is known as Fino. Alright. So what is Solera system? The heart of entire series. Solera system, this is the heart of entire series. Uniform style, character, quantity to be maintained for generation. Solera comes word suila, put near the ground. Butts are arranged in tiers. Each tiers is known as cridera. Each cridera is numbered, right? Okay, here you can see this is the Solera system. See, first is the base wine. Okay, first is the base wine. Base wine or flour yeast is vintage batches are 1 to 2 years. Cask selection made and wine transferred to nursery. So the base wine transferred to the nursery. Nursery glass maybe have a multiple barrels, like 1, 2, 3 barrels. Then it's connected with another 4 barrels. All the 3 barrels are connected with all the all the 4 barrels. Okay, so these are the interconnected with the uppers cradera. Then it comes Solera. Like when transferred to Solera to top row is top one, sharing with the second row wine are transferred down row by the row to top of system, right? So you can see here this is the wine is from the Solera. This is the wine from the Solera. This is the nursery. This is the nursery like the top basic wines. This is Solera barrels. The oak barrels, like putting in a form where is given up like there is a 2 row and then down is 3, then down 5, 6. Right. This is the way they have to settle the row of the barrels, and we had to fill the in one barrels, and from the top of the bottom all barrels are connected to each other, like the one barrel is connected to the 2 barrels. You can see one barrel is connected to the 2 barrels. One is this, one is to this, and this is another one, this and this. Then third Solera, another, this is connected with this one is this, right? So this is the wine. When you pour the wine from these barrels, is go in equally to all the row of cradera. Then in the bottom we add the final cherry and then we collect from there, right? The bottom row are never empty. Okay, so we have to okay, just a moment. Final stage. Final stage sweetening with wine made from Pedrex, Gemirex grape, coloring, we know the color, finding and filtration. Type of series. Seri are the one is the Fino and Oloroso. Fino Gurus and Oloroso Gurus. Fino is divided in again four, which is Manzanillo, Fino, Amontillado, and Palo Cortada. And the Oloroso group divided into four categories is Amoroso, Oloroso, Cream, and Brown. Alright. Seri is divided in Fino and Manzanillo, Amontillado, Oloroso, Amoroso, Cream. Right? So these are the form Seri divided, and Oloroso divided in different way. Okay. Type of series Fino, they are the driest, palest, and least blended comparatively young wine. Fino, they are the driest and palest and least blended comparatively wines. Man, Manjanila, they are actually, sorry. Fino, it is a pale stock color, light and very dry sherry. With 15.5 to 16% alcohol by volume, it is served chilled and is often preferred as a aperitif wine. It is offered as a aperitif wine. Manjanila actually this is the best. This is the palest and lightest and driest all the series. They are produced from Sun Lucer di Brahmada. They are very pale and dry. They improve with the age, firmness and flavor. They are quite delicate in taste but leave a slightly salty, bitter aftertaste. Leave a slightly salty, bitter aftertaste. Amontillado. This is again a fino. Amontillado. A fino with age becomes stronger, darker, heavier. Fino with age becomes stronger, darker, and heavier. Amontillado is amber yellow in color and with dry, nutty flavor and about 16 to 18% alcohol by volume. It is maybe served with room temperature, chilled, or on the rocks, depending on the taste preference of customer. Right? Okay, Paul Cortada. Paul Cortada actually it is a between Oloroso and Amontillado in style. It is very rare. It contains 18 to 21% alcohol by volume. It start like Fino, complete its maturation under flour, develop like the Amontillado. It maintained the elegance of Amontillado, but alcohol is strength similar to Oloroso. So the alcohol strength is similar to the Oloroso. Okay, next type is series Oloroso. Oloroso basically in Spanish, Oloroso means fragrance. In Spain, Oloroso means fragrance. So these series have a strongest fragrance of all the series. They are bone dry, dark in color, and full bodies. It has the alcoholic extent of 20%. The heaviest, darker, 45 to highest alcohol degree and age with maximum oxygen contact. You see the all series color is pale yellow, the golden yellow, brownish yellow, pale brownish red, and brown shade. You can find the color here with the Fino. Just a moment. By this you can find Fino, Mangelino, Amontillado, Oloroso, Caldera, Pale Cream, and Jerex. The brand name of the series are La Ilinta, Toipe, Principe, Dom Thomas, Cardinal, San Patricio, right? Terry, the simple Terry is a simple. Few terms are related to the series. Lager, a stone or wooden throw used for manual pressing of grapes. That is lager. A stone or wooden throw used for manual pressing is called lager. Valencia. See what is Valencia? Valencia, an equipment which comprise a silver or stainless steel stir cup attached to handle made from the whole bone and used to take out sherry from the cards for tasting. Used to take out the sherry from the cards for tasting. You can find here. Now the term is bodegas. Bodega basically is the maturation warehouses of cellar. Bodega, it is the maturation warehouses of cellar. Another is a new young wine series. But the guys, these are the structured in span with high arch ceiling and windows wall for good air conditioning and using ventilation blending shady instead. Okay. Another term is stufa. Stufa is a large heating houses chamber used to heat Madeira. Okay. See, this is the butt. But the seri cask are called butts 108 gallons capacity. Butts is a seri cask used for seri cask are called butts 108 gallons capacity. 108 gallons capacity. Next is flour. Flour basically is a dense white 40 yellow developed on the surface of aging series. Okay, this is the buds and cosecha. Cosecha means a vintage year. Cosecha means in a vintage year, reserve wines from the age, wine at some age, Gran Reserve wine of considerable age, wine of considerable age, right? Sherry, service of Sherry. Right. So how to do the service? Sherry. See the Fino is Copita glass. Basically, is Copita glass. In which glass you serve Sherry? So the glass name is Copita glass. What is the size of the glass? Is 5 ounce. Ounce basically is 28.4 ml. All right. So accordingly, you can calculate. Serve 2 to 3 ounce. Serve temperature 68 degrees centigrade. So just it's always serve a chill, right? Now how to serve the Oloroso? Oloroso serve at a 20 degrees centigrade, serve along with the coffee liqueur. So Oloroso you will serve at the room temperature, and Fino you have to serve the chilled, and Oloroso basically served with the coffee liqueur. Alright. I hope it is clear to you. One more thing I want to tell you, just a moment. Just a moment, guys. Okay, here I want to draw the diagram of Solera system. Just wait a moment here. Just like this is a new young series. Okay. This is the Solera system. Okay. So what happens is, see, this is the interconnected, and this is interconnected like this. And this will go here, and this is connected with this, right? Just I'm making the arrow. Right, so this is the basic one. Like this is the like wine. This is the solar system. By through we got the final wine from here. This is the pure wine. We can collect the wine from here, right? So this is how the solar system works. We have to fill the young man here. This come to the next slide. Then it's come down like this, right? Okay, I hope it would be clear to everyone. See, the solar system once again I'm reading. Once the series are classified, they are placed in a solar system, right? Which is designed to age and blend series and to ensure consistent quality and style, right? Each category of series has its own flora, which is network of large barrels through which the wine press passes during the aging process. The barrels contain 2 to 3 wines. Flora has several rows of identified barrels. First is butt, each hold 130 gallons. Each row is termed as a scale and caldera, and number of caldera in system is not fixed. There may be a 10 to 14 caldera in a system, right? In the last caldera, we get the final series from the last system. Okay. Yeah, thank you very much.